settle down. And now I've got $1 million proposition for you. If there's anything worse than fighting a war on Christmas Eve, it's got to be our final act. Their jokes are lousy, but their dancing is even worse. Here they are, Captain Bob Wallace and Private Phil Davis.
Private Davis, Captain Wallace. Remember, don't sing until I see the whites of their eyes.
Well, I see them.
Then sing. Happy holidays, happy holidays. While the merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true. Happy holidays, happy holidays. May the calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays to you. Quite a crowd we got there. What do you think?
Looks like they've been through a war.
They have been through a war.
Well then, they look pretty good.
While the merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true.
Captain Wallace,
Yes, Private Davis?
do you know how long it's been since I've seen a girl?
How long is that, Private?
I don't know, but we're dancing awfully close.
May the calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays to you.
All right. We've certainly had a good time tonight, haven't we, fellas? Yeah! And I know you're all missing home, so here's one more to put you right back in front of the fireplace, sung by our very own Captain Bob Wallace.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Attention! What the devil is going on here? Don't you men know there's a war on?
Yes, sir, but it's Christmas Eve and we thought we'd
Attention!
celebrate.
Take off those ridiculous bells.
It's just a little Yuletime cheer, you know, jingle bells and so on.
Davis, if you could march as well as you jingle, this war would be over. Captain Wallace, I believe you're out of uniform.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Dismissed.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And gentlemen, thank you for the fine show.
Yes, thank you, sir. Merry Christmas, sir.
So, Christmas Eve, 1944, and I don't see any flying reindeer around this corner of hell tonight. But gentlemen, I do have some news for you. The Army has ordered me stateside as of 0100 hours to get this German buckshot taken out of my leg. And if you don't give the new CO as much as you gave Henry Waverly, I may come back and fight for the enemy. It's been my great privilege to lead you men. Johnson, Sanchez, Rubenstein, and Pirelli, the 151st Division is doing America proud. Maybe in a year or so we'll be celebrating the holidays around a fire with our family and friends. 10 years from now, 1954, who knows where we'll be? Let's pray it's a better world. Soldiers, Merry Christmas.
back to the Ed Sullivan Show, brought to you by the 1904 Lincoln Mercury and Oxydol detergent, that wash day cleanser for that all-American purity. Use Oxydol. And now, America's favorite song and dance team, recording artists, and Broadway stars, Bob Wallace and Phil Davis.
Happy holiday, happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday. May the calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays to you. Come, get together, let the dance floor feel your leather. Step as lightly as a feather, let yourself go. Come, hit the timber, loosen up and start to limber. Can't you hear that hot marimba? Let yourself go. Let yourself go, relax, let yourself go, relax. You got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot. So, come on, cuddle closer. Don't you dare to answer no, sir. Butcher, baker, clerk, and grocer. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Relax. Let yourself go. Relax. Got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot. So come, cuddle closer. Don't you dare to answer no, sir. Butcher, baker, clerk, and grocer. Let yourself go. Let yourself go, relax. You got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot. The night is cold, but the music's hot. The night is cold. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing, may the calendar keep ringing. Happy holiday. Thanks, folks. We're off to try out our new show in Miami. See you in Florida. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh, thanks, Tess. Could you tell Scooter to pick up the tempo on that dance break? And you, I told you to work on the second chorus, not the second chorus girl. Guilty as charged.
Telegram, and signature.
Oh, perfect. Oh, did you set up the train tickets for tonight?
Oh, yes, sir. You and Mr. Davis have a 1 a.m. to Miami.
Oh, good, good.
Oh, and the kids in the chorus will follow you up for rehearsals in 2 days.
Oh, great. Thanks, Tess.
Christmas in Florida. I like that.
18 holes and a swim in the sunshine. She'll want to move there.
Hey, the 151st Division comes through again. Captain Wallace, Private Davis.
Corporal Sheldrake, do you think all TV producers guard their start by finagling black market nylons?
This one did. And say, boys, I've got $1 million proposition for you. Ed wants you back on the show after the Florida tryout. You do a piece in your review, and we broadcast it. What do you say?
Bob, what do you say? It's $1 million proposition.
I'll send you all the bumps, and hey, have a Merry Christmas, fellas.
Merry Christmas, Ralph.
Merry Christmas.
Hiya, Philly! Once we're in Florida, are we gonna work on that new quote-unquote routine, unquote?
Yeah, honey. I got it all figured out.
That last routine did wonders for my sacroilium. Hi, Bobby. See you in Florida. And remember, use Oxy for purity!
Dilly dilly, oh, will you ever consider giving the female sex a breather?
And give up show business?
I don't know what's getting more old, me or your jokes.
That's on you. Hey, why don't we go get a drink before the train tonight? I heard about this great little club downtown.
Whoa. I smell an angle here. Skip the scam, Phil. What do you actually want from me?
Okay, you remember Mess Sergeant Frankie Haynes?
Freckle-faced Haynes? The dog-faced boy?
Yeah, his sisters are doing a show in some joint downtown, and we want a sisters act.
Oh, it's not another plot to hook me up with one of your belly-dancing rocket scientists, is
It's
it?
a way for us to find a sisters act. Of course, we could always take Rita and Rhoda.
Stop! Ever since we've been in the army, you've been trying to hook me up with something female. 10 years now.
You want to know why, Bob?
Let me finish. Big ones, little ones, stumpy ones. As long as it wears a skirt and still breathes, you trot it out.
I'm trying to put a little romance in your life, Bob. I want you to have fun. Remember fun? I want you to stop being Bob Wallace Incorporated and live a little bit. I want you to go out and get married and fall in love, have kids, get a house so I can go get a massage or something.
Okay, maybe you're right about home. But come on, Phil. Listen, the kids we meet, they're young, they're ambitious. They don't want to settle down and have a family. As for love, no thanks. It's too much like the weather. You lost me. Unpredictable, irresponsible, unbelievable, unreliable. Ever since the war began, or Cupid and the weatherman. Loving the weather, birds of feather, can't be depended upon. One day it's sunny, next day the sunshine's gone. Loving the weather, always together, planning another surprise. Bringing the raindrops just like the tears to your eyes. Any guy, love close by, is cozy and warm. Love walks out and kicks our guy right out of the war. Into a storm, moonlight romances, I can take chances, back to love with the dawn. Love the weather, can't be depended upon.
I'm so excited. I told Jimmy to put them at a table right down front. I hope I don't stare at them during the show.
Well, I still don't understand it.
Oh, Betty, will you settle down? We actually have Wallace and Davis coming to see us.
Yes, but how did Wallace and Davis ever find out about Betty and Judy Haynes?
I don't know. They were in the army with Frankie. Maybe through Frankie,
Frankie's in Alaska. How could he have gotten to Wallace and Davis?
That's a good question.
I smell a rat here. Maybe the same rat who told this club owner we're his cousins.
I didn't say we were cousins. I said we went to kindergarten together.
Did you ever hear about honesty being the best policy?
Yeah, and I never believed it for a second. Don't you want us to get someplace, Betty? You want to go on playing dives like this forever?
Honey, I do want you to succeed, but
You have to remember, we're a twosome. I don't succeed if you don't.
yes, but I don't want you to hold the act together just because of me. If you get a great offer or meet a great guy.
How can you be so beautiful and so insecure? You're the one who deserves the offer and the guy.
Well, I don't know about deserving, but I'm gonna grab an umbrella and put on galoshes when I
You
see him.
lost me.
Love and the weather, birds of a feather, can be depended upon. One day it's sunny, next day the sunshine is gone. Love and the weather, always together, planning another surprise. Bringing the raindrops just like the tears to your eyes. Any gal who's Cupid's pal is cozy and warm.
favor for your old army buddy. We'll go see Frankie's freckle-faced little sisters. Maybe the skies will clear, the weather will change, and the love of your life will pop out of a puddle. I'll grab some cabinets.
Any guy will love close by is cozy and warm.
Love walks out and kicks a gal right out of the warm into a storm.
Moonlight advances, love for the chances. Rain comes along and they're gone. Love and the weather change from night to dawn. Unpredictable,
Irresponsible,
unbelievable.
unreliable.
Love and the weather cannot be depended upon.
Candy,
Hi there.
Would you like a cigar, sir?
You know, I don't know how to smoke, but you could teach me.
Down, boy.
What are you going to do to you?
Merry almost Christmas, and welcome back from at Jimmy's. Who's now proud to introduce Betty and Joni.
Judy.
Judy, the Bain sisters.
Hey.
The Haim sisters.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from home, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in rain or sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act.
Hey, let's hear it for the Haim sisters. I can see these kids going someplace.
You can throw that number right into a new show.
I'll tell you this much. They sure don't take after freckle-faced Hames, the dog-faced boy.
Especially the one. Yikes.
Yeah, that darker-haired one's a knockout.
I was talking about the brunette, but partner, that's why me and you are partners.
Man, a great good-looking girl like that's probably got a whole string of guys. She's probably married.
So find out in a charming, roundabout way. Talk to her, Bob!
What do you mean, talk to her?
They'll be here in a second. I invited them for a drink.
You what?
You think I'm sitting here so I can see more of you?
What am I supposed to do?
I won't say be yourself. So
Okay.
you relax. Act natural.
Natural.
Yeah, a couple of casual questions, and here they come. Remember, natural.
Yes,
Bob.
natural.
Can I walk beside you? No, you're gorgeous. Now just relax, talk to them, and be natural. Natural. Natural.
That was a great number.
Thank you.
A fantastic number.
How do you do?
Oh, I'm Judy, and this is my sister, Betty Haynes.
Wallace? Davis Wallace.
We know who you are.
Oh, come on. Sit down. Don't be shy, Bob. Formal type. Well, here's looking at you.
Cheers.
Miss Haynes, are you married?
Bob and I were doing a new review, and you guys' show would fit right in if you could make a Wednesday rehearsal in Miami.
Actually, no, I'm not married and I don't have any children, which is to say I don't have any children to speak of, and no, I'm not married.
Well, we have a Florida to train tonight.
Well,
Maybe
it was
we
nice
better
to meet
get
you.
going.
Sit
Sit
down.
down. So, Wednesday rehearsal in Miami.
It's too bad we have a train of our own tonight.
We're booked for the holidays in Pine Tree, Vermont.
Vermont. What could be there besides a couple of good-looking gals?
A lot of snow.
Oh, yes. You know, Frankie wrote us a terrific letter about you guys.
So that's how you found out about us. And isn't that funny? Frankie has exactly the same handwriting as Judy. Even the little faces in the O's.
It's just a family resemblance.
Yes, the rat side of the family.
You're kidding. You mean I got taken and I didn't even realize it?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Davis.
Sorry. You were brilliant. Care to dance?
Judy, we have a train tonight.
Oh, shush. The formal type.
Mr. Mr. Wallace, I apologize for my sister.
Judy didn't do anything wrong. She saw an angle and she worked it.
An angle?
Yeah, she played the percentage and she got what she wanted.
Percentages and angles, that's pretty cynical, isn't it?
Oh, come on, Miss Haynes. A little larceny in all of us.
Well, my sister and I do not play angles, Mr. Wallace.
What was that phony letter? It's not an angle. Sorry, please excuse me while I enjoy my drink.
Yes, please do. Just make sure you sip it from the right angle.
Look at that! They're crazy about each other.
Maybe Bob and I should join you two to that train to Vermont tonight.
But Bob doesn't want to go to
We
Vermont.
won't tell him he's going to Vermont.
Should be beautiful up there. All that snow.
Can't be half as beautiful as this.
The best things happen while you're dancing. Things that you would not do at home come naturally on the floor. For dancing soon becomes romancing when you hold a girl in your arms that you've never held before. Even guys with 2 left feet come out alright if the girl is sweet. If by chance their cheeks should meet while dancing, proving that the best things happen while you dance. Good.
Fine.
Great.
Terrific.
We better get hoofing party if we want to make that train tonight.
Yes, us too.
Tell you what, Bob. I'll meet you at Grand Central Station. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll make all the arrangements.
You're suddenly pretty eager.
We got work to do. Remember? Work?
Well, it was a pleasure, Mr. Davis, and I hope we meet again very, very soon.
Miss Haynes?
Mr. Wallace, I would wish you a Merry Christmas, but you probably don't believe in Christmas.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Are you kidding? We gotta get these two together.
But won't Bob be angry?
I'll handle Bob.
Track 22.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Skis in Florida. Dream on, pal. Well, I don't get it. Tessie said she booked us a drawing room to Miami. A private bar, 2 soft beds, and a bathroom closer than 10 cars away.
I must have been a snaffer with the tickets.
Providence.
It's like traveling in a ration can with Rip Van Winkle. That's a pretty heavy coat for Florida.
These train colds are always freezing. Aren't you cold? I'm gonna play for company.
Providence.
Well, you're gonna bore me. That guy say Providence?
Providence? Providence, Virginia. I think it's an old revolutionary town. I think maybe Jefferson came from there.
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay.
And when it's dry and ready, my dreidel we shall play. Mazel tov.
Sit down.
Fun.
Jeez, I keep thinking about those 2 poor girls on their way to Vermont.
Oh man.
An inn in Vermont.
Could it be beautiful up there? All that snow.
Probably grit smell and some chintz curtains.
I happen to be very fond of chintz myself.
Yeah, they probably got a barn out back where they put on their pathetic little shows.
Bob, you are psychic.
Funny meeting you here.
Oh no.
Mr. Ross, I promise I did not know about this till just this minute.
So you don't play angles, huh? Shut up!
Well, I never. This is not an angle. It's not my angle, at least. It's my sister's, and I'm very ashamed.
You ought to be ashamed, following us all the way to Florida.
Excuse me, Dale.
Sorry.
Providence. Arriving Providence. Rhode Island, Providence.
Providence, Rhode Island? I should have known I was being shanghaied back in New Haven, Delaware.
Might as well settle in, buddy. Just think of it. Vermont. The clean, cold air. I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
Sure. Snow-covered slopes, skiing and shushing.
The hot cocoa.
It's true, Mr. Wallace. It's very beautiful up there.
Beautiful. It's a winter wonderland.
It won't be long before we'll all be there with snow.
Snow, oh, I want to wash my hands, my face and hair with snow.
Snow, I long to clear a path and lift a spade of snow.
Snow, oh, to see a great big man and tie the big snow.
Where it's snowing all winter through, that's where I want to be.
Snowball throwing, that's what I'll do.
How I'm longing to ski through the snow. Those glistening houses that seem to be built of snow.
To see a mountain covered with a quilt of snow.
What is Christmas with no snow?
Oh, white Christmas with no
It won't be long before we'll all be there with snow.
I want to wash my hands, my face and hair with snow.
Snow, 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 snow. I love to clear a path and lift a spade of snow. Snow.
To see a great big man entirely made of snow.
Jing, 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 where it's snowing all winter through.
That's where I want to be.
Snow all throwing, that's what I'll do. How I'm longing to ski through the snow. Those glistening houses that seem to be built of snow. Snow.
To see a mountain covered with a quilt of snow.
Jing yourself.
What is Christmas with no snow?
Oh, white Christmas with no snow.
I'll soon be there with snow.
I'll wash my hair
the snow. I'd like to stay up with you, but I recommend a little nap. Go back to sleep.
Go to sleep and dream of snow, 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 snow.
My tree, Vermont, 79 degrees.
What?
Calm down. 79 degrees. I'm not a snow machine. Calm down, folks. This is not a disaster. It's just a heat wave.
In December?
This is Vermont. We're individuals up here. You promised me snow. Well, Santa promised me a bunny rabbit, but I never got that either.
If I wanted sunshine, I would have gone to San Juan.
Come on, Herbert. We're going to Saskatchewan. They're predicting a blizzard, you know. Oh, I hope you get stuck in it. Conformist. The mail came in. The mail? Oh, the mail. Give me that. We've got to hide these bills from your grandfather. Why do we have to hide the bills from Grandpa? Washington, D.C.? Never you mind, Susie. Don't you have some homework you should be doing?
Okay, so I was wrong about the snow.
May I help you? No, you cannot have your deposit back. Yes, we have space. You can have any room in the inn, including mine. Yours.
Actually, we're not guests.
We are entertainment. Well, your audience just left. You better catch them. They're moving fast.
Hot cocoa and shushing. I could shush somebody right now. Clean, cold air. Just what we need.
Wait a minute. I know that voice. You're Bob Wallace.
Oh, would you look at that? You see how you touched him?
And Phil Davis. Davis and Wallace, Wallace and Davis. What are you two doing in Pine Tree?
Bringing you the fabulous Haynes sisters. Just wait until you hear them sing.
I'm sorry we won't be able to use you girls. We'll pay you half salary as long as you don't mind taking most of it in postage stamps.
Well, I think I can still catch the Southbound Express. It was a pleasure, Miss Haynes.
Delighted, Mr. Scrooge.
Martha, where the devil is
Attention!
Mail? At ease, man.
Yes, sir.
I said at ease.
Yes, sir. Yes.
How are you, Captain?
I'm doing good, but what are you doing up here?
I happen to own this establishment. What's your excuse?
Well, we were just telling your wife that.
Ah! His wife? Anything but that. Please, you just put 10 years on me.
This is Martha Watson, my concierge.
Concierge. At least he doesn't call me sergeant anymore. You know, he once posted a sign, breakfast after calisthenics, 0600 hours. In answer to your question, Your Majesty, they brought these girls to sing for the holidays.
They're the sisters of Frankie Haynes, sir.
Freckle-faced Haynes, the dog-faced boy?
Frankie will be so pleased that you remembered him.
It's an honor to meet you, General.
My grandfather is a hero.
I think I hear my granddaughter Susie. She's visiting for the holidays from California.
It's Susan, actually.
Yes, the smart one in the family.
Looks like the strongest one, too. What is that, a Gutenberg Bible?
I'm writing a report about the American Revolution, and New England is where America started. But I really came through the snow.
Out of the mouths of you-know-who.
Don't make any personal calls. Martha listens at the switchboard.
I did not. I checked the connection. Anyways, I already told the girls we'd have to cancel.
Cancel? Why? We've got a stage out in the barn, don't we? Something wrong, Captain?
No, sorry. No, just barn, sir.
We've got a stage all right, but who are they going to sing to?
We drafted these girls for the holidays, and we'll pay them for the holidays.
But we wouldn't want to impose it.
Miss Haynes, we're going to have 2 feet of snow tonight. We'll be full up tomorrow.
Is that the forecast?
No, it's pig-headedness. If there's one thing the Army taught me, it's to be positive, especially when I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, Martha, has the mail come? I'm expecting a letter from Washington.
Doesn't look like the mail came. I'm sorry. Haven't seen one.
Do you mean this letter, Grandpa?
That's the one. As you boys may have noticed, this inn isn't exactly a paying proposition yet. This letter is my ticket. I'm going back into the Army.
Yes, he misses the food. Come on, girls. I'll show you up before Light Horse Harry puts you on KP.
Au revoir, my little mountain flower.
Now this is what I call Christmas.
Anyway, I wrote to my old pal Carlton and applied for active duty. Maybe a training commander or posting overseas.
Can I read the letter for you, Grandpa?
Nice and clear, Susie.
Dear Hank, why you dirty old B.A.S.
Here, I'll read that, honey. I'll read that. Thank you. Dear Hank, etc. I got your very amusing letter. You must be turning into a real practical joke or asking for a post at your ripe age. The rest is about his family.
Doesn't the Army want you back, Grandpa?
Not right now, they don't.
But you're a hero. You should write to the president and ask him.
Susie, that's a very good idea. And you can help me write that letter. It's good to see you, boys. About face to the left, to the left, to the left, right, left.
Poor old guy.
It's that bad, huh?
He sank everything into this place. Pension, life savings. Just look at these bills. I haven't had the heart to show them to him yet. The bank sent a form letter that curl your hair, pay up or you're out.
He doesn't know about that?
What would you tell him? When the war was over, there were jobs galore for the GI Josephs who were in the war. But for generals, things were not so grand, and it's not so hard to understand.
What can you do with a general when he stops being a general? Oh, what can you do with a general who retired?
Who's got a job for a general when he stops being a general? They all get a job for a general no one hires.
He walks into an office in answer to an ad. He'll take the job that's offered. The pay is not too bad. They ask his last position. He answers with a punch. I was a general, and they ask him out to lunch.
And he has to meet the mom.
But he doesn't get the job.
Nobody thinks of assigning him when they've stopped whining and dining him.
It seems this country never has enjoyed so many 1
and 2
And 3
and 4-star generals unemployed.
Listen, Phil, the old man needs some customers. We could work it with you.
You mean bribe the locals?
No, I mean, why don't we bring the course up right here and try out the new show?
You know, if you had some legs and a better personality, I'd marry you.
Gosh, a Olsen Neighbors Review would pack the place.
Of course, we'd have to talk to the girls. We're honing in on their gig after all.
I heard the whole thing, and I think it's a great idea.
Me too.
Great, we could put you in one of the shows. You got charts of the band?
Coming right up.
Mr. Wallace, there's this local woman who's in show business. She sings and dances and...
Great, she can work backstage as a dresser. Meantime, give me long distance. Gotta call New York.
Aye, aye, Captain.
That's Navy.
So court-martial me.
New York, what for?
Sheldrick, he's the contact for the 151st. He sends letters out to all you guys, and we get some of the division up here for Christmas to buck up the old man.
You know what I call that? $1 million proposition. We'll take the job of assigning him. Let's start whining and dining him. It seems this country never has enjoyed so many 1 and 2 and 3 and 4-star generals unemployed. But we've got a job for a general who's retired.
Business like show, business like no, business I know.
What are you doing?
Honey, you scared the life out of me.
Where'd you get that silly hat?
Never mind. Now come on, help me set up the barn for rehearsal.
But the barn is where I do my history report.
The American Revolution will still be here tomorrow. Now come on, we got show folks coming any minute.
Grandpa says show business is frivolous.
Frivolous? Do you know what Patrick Henry said?
Give me liberty or give me death.
And do you know where he said that?
Where?
On the stage of the Winter Garden Theater. Class dismissed. Ezekiel Foster.
Yep.
Open up the curtain.
Yep.
Who is he?
He came with the barn.
What's a barn, all right?
Mr. Wallace, this barn is my classroom.
Do I smell a piano in this classroom? Oh, yes, I do. Ordure de Steinway, number 5.
Mr. Davis, you didn't really smell the piano.
I can detect a spinet 50 feet away.
Don't confuse the child.
Mr. Wallace, this local one I've been talking about, she not only sings and dances, but...
Tell her to send us a picture. We'll certainly consider her.
Fine. I
can't believe we're performing in an actual barn.
You look better in a barn than most girls look in a shower.
Maybe it's all this clean, cold air.
Maybe it's not just the clean, cool air.
You mean?
Oh, yes, I do mean. Yes, yes, yes. Hello there.
Hello.
They sure seem to be getting along.
Unlike us, you mean?
Well, yes, unlike us. I just thought that you and I might...
Mr. Wallace, there's no need to be polite. Phil and Judy are...
They're Phil and Judy.
Exactly, they're Phil and Judy, and you and I,
We're Bob and Betty.
Yes, we're Bob and Betty. Sometimes the twain wasn't meant to meet.
Sometimes the twain doesn't get out of the station. Oh, hey, the chorus kids are here.
Look at this weather. Hello. Hi, guys.
All right, people! Calm down. I have rehearsal schedules for the chorus. I have 3 sets of scene breakdowns. Here, you can pass them out.
Mike, relax. It's just a show.
Just a show? Mr. Walls, may I remind you, we are attempting to stage a Broadway extravaganza in 5 days. And the manager's office, my office, it's a pigsty. It's an actual sty with an actual pig. Like, what?
We're working into the finale. Meantime, I want you all to meet Betty and Judy Haynes.
All right.
Hi.
Hey.
This is Mike Nolte, stage manager.
Hi. Good night. Hello.
Okay, calm down. Hold your horses. We'll all have time to meet him up close.
Hiya, Philly. It's a good thing I forgot my bullets, given how sultry it is up here.
Isn't it hot enough with Billy Dilly around?
I was hot all the way up just thinking about you, Phil.
But it ain't the heat.
It's the humidity!
Hello.
Pardon my innuendo, but who's she?
Judy Haynes, meet Rita and Rhoda.
Rhoda-Rooter.
Charmed, I'm sure.
As am I.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
All right, kids. We have until Christmas Eve to perform, so we better hustle. Scooter, give me a chord.
Vive Milo Moo, Vive Milo Moo, Vive Milo Moo, ha 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 ha, Vive Milo Moo, Vive Milo Moo, ha ha ha.
What the devil is all this racket?
It's the Broadway battalion reporting for Christmas duty, sir.
Captain Wallace, where are all these troops?
Oh, it's called a cast, sir. Betty and Judy Haynes invited us to be part of an act, so we invited up a few volunteers.
A few volunteers. This is half the population of Vermont. Show folks, you know? No, I don't know. I don't know anything about show business.
That's because last time you saw a show, it was lit with candles.
Captain Wallace, if you boys are worried about a certain innkeeper up here, we don't need any charity.
Oh, sir, this is not charity. It's standard operating procedure.
Well, as I say, I don't understand the show.
It's all right, General. We all have our talents. I would have been no good as a general.
You were no good as a private.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, I expect you to follow standard operating procedures. Police the barn and the perimeter. Rules for the fire squad are posted. Laundry detail can report to Miss Watson. Lights out at 2200 hours. Your command, Captain. Proceed.
Wow, it's no wonder we're in the war with Germany. Rhoda, we won the war with Germany.
Oh, good.
Mr. Wallace, this local woman I keep talking about, she was in Walter Winchell's column 15 times.
You keep her on call, Martha.
Sardi's put a picture of her in the ladies' room.
Maybe we can use the late show?
Ethel Merman once said to her in the wings, she said, "Honey, you are loud." You know how loud this woman was?
How loud?
I'm glad you asked me that, Senator. What care I? Who makes the laws of the nation? Let those who will take care of its rights and wrongs. What care I, who cares for the world's affairs, as long as I can sing its popular songs.
I know that voice. That's Martha, the megaphone Watson.
6 flops in the Great White Way.
Except for you stopped at whoop-de-doo.
Now stand back, Pine Tree. Watson's back in town. Let me sing a funny song with crazy words that and I turn. Hey Zeke, hit me with those purple footlights. Oh, I'm young again. Now drop in a show curtain that's as gaudy as I'll get out. Voila. Now hand me a top hat and a magic cane of a wand. And I'm happy. Let me croon a low-down blues to lift you out of your seat. And if my song can reach your shoes and start you tapping your feet, I'm happy. Let me sing a Dixie's charm. Homesick, can start you laughing, can start you crying. I'm happy. Oh, honey, you don't learn how to do that. You're born with it.
Can I be born with it?
Somebody get that woman a costume.
A costume? I want a 2-year contract. Hey, Zeke, close me up.
Catch you later, Billy. Oh, but it won't wear next to nothing.
Philly dilly, oh.
Judy, listen, those girls are my cousins. We went to kindergarten together.
All right, well, you kids are staying out in the ski lodge.
Oh, hey, where's the ski lodge?
I'm glad you asked me that, Senator. Let me show you where that is, and I'm
Dear God, please bless Grandpa this Christmas, and bless Mommy and Daddy and the state of California, especially Pasadena. But please bless Grandpa this Christmas. I'll even give up snow, though frankly I'd rather not. Amen.
Say, Miss Susan, what are you doing up at this time of night? It's bedtime.
It's all right, Mr. Wallace. I'm on Pacific time. I'm 3 hours behind.
Your grandpa will put you on military time if you don't get some shut-eye. But come on.
I haven't been sleeping well in Vermont anyways.
Oh, why is that? Feeling homesick? Anything on your mind?
Just the usual day-to-day concerns and stuff.
Those day-to-day concerns are killers, all right.
Mr. Wallace, is Grandpa really going back to the Army?
I can't say I know.
Can I go to the Army with him?
I think you could volunteer, but you might be on the short side.
Mr. Wallace, is Grandpa very unhappy?
Yeah, Susan, I think he is.
Oh, I wish I could help him. Oh, I love him so much, Mr. Wallace.
Maybe you should just tell him that. Maybe that's all the help he needs.
I want to. In fact, I almost did today, but I'm kind of scared of him.
Oh, don't feel bad. He used to scare 6,000 grown men at a time. Now you go in and get some shut-eye.
How can I when all I can think of is Grandpa?
It's simple. Try the Bob Wallace method. If I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep. And I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all. And I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about the nursery and I picture curly hair. them as they slumber in their bed. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings.
Good night, Captain.
Good night, sir.
Another insomnia?
Oh, seems to be a whole club of us out here.
What you told her was beautiful, Bob.
It's just common sense is all.
You can't take a compliment, can you?
I guess I never could.
Well, I think you're staying here and trying to help out the general. I think it's one of the most decent and unselfish things I've ever seen.
Talk about decent. Try the old man. I once saw him lift a guy out of a burning Jeep and run with him 50 yards under fire. I'm just a Parker compared to that.
Yes, but all that about angles and percentages, a little bit of larceny in all of us, you don't really believe that, but you put up a good show.
Old habits, I guess. You see, where I grew up, larceny was the only thing going around. And then I went to the army and found out different. I met people like the general, guys that put their lives on the line, no questions asked.
I found that in show business. Like those kids who came up here today.
A bunch of big hearts, all right. I should get some sleep, if I can.
Well, it's very simple. Just try the new Betty Haynes method. If I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings.
If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your
Good night, Pops.
See you around the mess hall.
Yes, Miss Clooney, I'll connect you. Good morning, Thad Sullivan Show. Jose Jimenez? One moment, Senor Jimenez. Good morning, Thad Sullivan Show. I'm sorry, Miss Killigan. Miss Sullivan's on the line. Good morning, Thad Sullivan Show.
Let me get this straight, Mr. Banks. Your client refuses to go on after Topo Gigio, the lovable Italian mouse? Mr. Banks, may I remind you that Topo Gigio is an American institution. May I also remind you your client is Slinky the Seal. He juggles balls and catches fish. Doesn't know a thing about comedy. Okay. Would he follow senior wenches in his talking box? All right. You talk to Slinky, I'll talk to Topo. We'll talk. Goodbye. Ethel,
Yes, Mr. Sheldrake?
have you sent out those letters about going for this inn for Christmas?
Yes.
Now, could you get me Columbia Inn? I need Bob Walls on the line.
Good morning, Columbia Inn. Weather? Yes, we have plenty of weather. Come on up and see it. Good morning, Columbia Inn. Do we have entertainment? And if my song can reach your shoes... Hello? Good morning, Columbia Inn.
Morning, Captain Wallace.
This is not Captain Wallace. This is Martha Watson.
Martha Washington?
Watson. I said Watson.
Oh, Martha Watson. I didn't think I was that old.
Neither did I.
Martha, this is Ralph Sheldrake in New York.
Oh, okay.
Would you pass on a message to Bob for me? Just tell him our secret scheme is going great.
Secret scheme?
About this inn up there, the Columbia Inn. Here's the deal. The company's ready to come up and take it over Christmas Eve.
A company's gonna take over the inn?
The whole division's been alerted. The old man will never know what hit him. Say this to Bob, quote, "This is $1 million proposition."
Yes, but Mr. Sheldrake, I don't really understand.
Don't worry, Bob will know what I mean. And say, Martha, keep us in the QT, will you?
Yes, but Mr. Sheldrake.
Great. You're a peach.
Oh my gosh, Bob's got a company and he's gonna try to buy up the inn.
Can we move this piano? Can we please move this piano? Come on, people! People! Ezekiel! Ezekiel, faster!
Yep.
Okay. Do you realize we are in a crisis?
Yep.
Morning, Mike. Did you say something about a crisis?
Yeah. Put up a show in 5 days. Why not? They said God took a week.
Everything's faster now.
Ugh.
Morning, sweetheart. Are we friends again?
I didn't know we ever stopped.
Oh, Billy!
But don't press your luck.
Judy. Gee.
Hi, Bill. We come up with some new costumes for the show. What do you think?
Girls, this is a family show. We gotta keep it clean.
Oh, we already thought of that. How's this for the kids? Wear bells! Ding dong, ding dong!
I'll go talk to Wardrobe.
Wardrobe is that way.
Oh.
Morning, Mike.
People! People! What did I say about the piano?
Morning, Judy.
You sure look bright-eyed today.
You might say Santa came early this year.
If you're talking about Santa Bob Wallace, it couldn't have happened to a nicer girl.
We had a long talk last night, Judy, and I just didn't think they made guys like that anymore.
Happy holidays, sister.
Happy holidays.
Oh, Betty, a telegram came for you.
For me, this is quite a day.
From the Regency room at the Imperial. Stop. Can you come immediately? Stop. Sole engagement. You name the terms. Stop. Signed. What are you waiting for? We're the Regency room.
My goodness, Martha, what did you do? Hold it up to a light?
No, that's for amateurs. I use steam. Too bad you have to give up Pine Tree for this job. Are you going to take the job?
And give up Pine Tree?
Oh, you're so honorable. Too bad everybody around here isn't as honorable as you.
Anyone in particular?
Oh, I shouldn't say this, but I had a phone call with a Mr. Sheldrake, a friend of Bob's. Sounded like some big real estate man. Bob's trying to buy up the inn.
What?
Our secret plan is going great, he says. They've got a company all ready to take up the inn on Christmas Eve, no less. And they're not even going to warn the old coot. Oh, and he swears me to silence.
That's impossible.
If I'm wrong, I'll resign as the president of the New England chapter of Busybodies Anonymous.
Bob just can't be a part of something like that.
Martha, Grandpa found all the bills you've been hiding. Is he mad?
Oh, Jupiter, I'm in trouble now. What are we gonna do? There's only one honorable thing to do. We're gonna hide.
Can we move this piano? Can we please move this piano? Come on, it's sticking up!
Morning, Miss Ames. How did you sleep? I didn't sleep a wink myself. Yep, one of the best nights of my life. Say, what's the matter?
You got a message from a Mr. Sheldrake. He said your secret scheme is working out.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
He said it's $1 million deal, huh?
No, $1 million proposition. That's my Ralphie. Boy, how's this for a great little angle?
Brilliant.
This ought to help the old man.
Help him, is that what you call this?
Yeah, sure, this will take the load right off him.
A little bit of larceny in all of us, huh?
This will put larceny out of the business. Say, you'll keep this under the lid, won't you?
I cannot believe you'd have the gall to ask me to become a part... Just excuse me, please.
Say, what's all this?
Please, don't let me get into the way of Bob Wallace's great business plan, okay? I have a telegram to answer anyway.
Hey, if this is anything about last night,
I would rather not discuss that.
it was just a little kiss. There's nothing to feel guilty about.
Guilt, look who's talking about guilt.
Am I supposed to feel guilty about something?
Are we done here, Mr. Wallace? May I go now?
Yes, we're done. Miss Haynes?
Martha! Where the devil is that woman? Martha!
Or places, is everyone in costume? And why is the piano still here?
Paging Mr. Wallace. It's your number, Mr. Wallace.
Phil, have you ever figured out women?
Yeah,
They have long hair.
and they're smarter than we are. Next question.
Ah, forget it, Phil. Listen, I told Ralph to send the letters out, man. They're out the 151st Division, and I think we're good.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls, here we go.
I was blue, just as blue as I could be. Every day was a cloudy day for me. Then good luck came a knocking on my door. Skies were gray, but they're not gray anymore. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, smile they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me. Blue skies do I see. Can't you hear those bluebirds singing a song? Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, not how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on.
Martha, Grandpa's chasing you. I know, honey, but I can't talk to Grandpa right now.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Get on my stage. Get on my stage right now.
Martha! Martha! Martha!
Skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Blue birds singing a song. Nothing but blue birds all day long. Never saw the sun shine so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly.
It's Watson!
Days is all
Miss
of them
Watson!
gone.
Martha!
Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies from now on. From now on. From now on. Blue skies from now on. From now on. From now on.
What is the meaning of all these bills?
All right, curtain, blackout. An intermission, people.
That play,
How I ran to the man when his hands swayed,
clarinet were my pets.
and a slight trombone I thought were simply divine. But today when they play I could hiss them.
Every bar is a jar to my system, but there's one musical instrument that I call mine. I love a piano, I love a piano. I love to hear somebody play upon a piano, a grand piano. It simply carries me away. I know a fine way to treat a Steinway. I love to run my fingers o'er the keys, the ivories,
and with the pedal I love to meddle, not only music on Broadway.
I'm so delighted if I'm invited to hear a long-haired genius play. So you can keep your fiddle and your bow. Give me a P-I-A-N-O.
I love to stop right beside an upright,
Or a high tone baby grand.
show? I've been watching it. It doesn't look too hard.
Susan.
Susie's fine, or if you want, you can call me Broadway Sue.
Judy, costume change. You and Betty have a number in 10 minutes.
Oh, that's right. I gotta go, sorry. So, Mr. Davis, can I be in your show?
Don't you have a history report to write?
What, and give up show business? Don't forget, this is my grandfather's barn.
You're not a performer. You're a producer.
What does a producer do?
Anything they want. But first, they do their homework. Go on, Broadway Sue. Take the makeup off. Show's over.
Nice costume, Susie.
A lot of good it did me. Guess I'll just go to my dressing room and have a scene.
All right, people. 10 minutes. 10 glorious minutes. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, it's that for Betty and Judy's number.
Hubba, girls.
Sorry, Bill. No chance. You're already taken.
Taken? Wait, what do you mean taken? Rita, come back. Wait. Oh, hi, Judy.
What do you mean? What did they mean? They mean taken. As in, taken?
Yes, I know what taken means. I just don't know what taken really means.
Okay, let's forget about this word taken and remember the two of us and me. Remember me? Your little mountain flower. Yes, I mean yes.
Judy, I think me and you need some time apart.
We are locked in a barn in Vermont. There's really nowhere for us to go.
Judy, you need to go check on Betty. She's packing for New York.
Packing? Why?
You know, I happen to be a free man.
You and I will talk later on.
Martha! You know, I'm still waiting on an explanation for all those bills.
You left me quite the mess, and I should have made you clean it up.
I'm still waiting.
All right, here's my explanation. I thought that if I could put my brain to it, I can get this place out of the red and you into the pink again. And if that's not a good enough excuse, you can shove it up your vacuum cleaner and turn it on high.
Say, what's going on today?
Nothing!
Uh-oh. Yep.
Mr. Foster, may I have a word with you? Please do not say a yup. I'm used to a Broadway theater, a professional staff, and a union crew. Instead, I have hay where it does not belong. And Mr. Pig, my office mate, well, he just ate the finale. So don't stand there. Do something.
I love a piano. Love a piano. Love to hear somebody play.
And singing
Judy, I thought you'd understand.
Without any explanation?
It was something told to me in confidence.
You can't break a confidence, but you can go off and play the Regency room? It's a big break. I'm glad you got it, but whatever happened to Miss Honesty is the best policy? Did she, I don't know, turn into Mussolini all of a sudden?
Honey, it just breaks my heart.
I thought you were in love with Bob.
I thought I was.
What did he do to drive you off like this?
Let's just say Bob isn't the man I thought he was.
What man ever is?
But he got my hopes up.
Bob is the most decent guy on earth, unlike his partner.
We're busy! Now what the devil's all this packing about? Oh gosh, now I'm even sounding like the old coot.
It's about Bob and Betty, and maybe about Phil and Judy too.
Well, when you get involved with the song and dance band, that's just what you're gonna get. A song and a dance. I learned that from the 23 horn players I went out with. Scum, every last one of them.
I'd go with you, Betty, but I think I'd better stick around and tear Phil's head off.
Well, I say congratulations.
Congratulations.
This is America, sisters. Celebrate your freedom. You've got nothing to lose but your girdles. Crocodile tears will not be shed. They're not more ladylike kind. I can recall what my aunt said when she married for the 20th time. Falling out of love can be fun after love is over and done. It's an awful blow, but although it's upsetting, so much you can do while you're forgetting. Falling out of love can be fun. Can be fun. What? When you find a lover has gone. Get your second wind and go on. Get your second wind and go on.
wing. Falling out of love can be fun. Your lovers departed, but don't be broken hearted. Soon you'll be swinging in heaven, gonna pour. Swinging, swinging, swinging. One arm wrapped around someone else, the other one carrying the torch. You're thinking love can give a lady a cloud, and she may be down but not out. Get yourself a date, don't you wait till the count of 10. Then falling out of love can be falling in love again. Falling out of love can be fun to tell. Someone else may soon be the one. Oh, swell. By another name, he's the same as his brother. Close your eyes and one is like the other. Falling out of love can be fun. He's like his brother, one just like the other. If he leaves you after you're wet, high and dry, and the storm is over your head, he oh my, soon you're gonna be with a she or a laddie. Smile as you go shopping for daddy. Falling out of love can be fun. Soon you'll be losing all your troubles and your fears. One eye winking at someone else, the other eye filling up with tears.
Betty, Judy, Bob wants you on stage for your number right now.
So he's demanding our presence now, just like a man.
Susan, tell him to take a long walk off a high ski jump.
Okay.
When you find your love and romance, get a sudden kick in the pants. Get yourself surrounded and bounded with lots of men. Then falling out of love can be falling in love again and again and again and again. Falling out of love can be falling in love again.
Ladies, have any of you seen the Hayes sisters? No. Bob, I have looked everywhere. Their room, the dressing room, the game room, the milking room. I can't find them! Betty! Betty and Judy Hayes!
You know, I think I'll turn him into an opera.
Just add a title.
You know, gotta set the lights for the girls' number. Band goes off in 10 minutes. If we don't do it now, we ain't gonna.
Hey girls, do any of you know this routine? Alright, I guess we have no choice, partner.
You don't think what I think you mean.
Uh-huh. Ezekiel, hit me with number 17, Surprise Pink.
Oh, not surprise pink.
Oh yes, Surprise Pink. You ready, Phil?
No.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir.
I'm here to keep my eye on her.
Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome,
She wore the dress and I stayed home.
all types of weather we stick together, the same in the rain or sun. Two different faces, but inside places, we think and we act as one. Those who seen us know that not a thing could come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the mister who comes between me and my man. Sisters, ever love the sisters?
Bob, Phil, remember when you told me to have fun?
Yeah?
Well, I'm having it.
Sisters who come between me and my man.
not really in this number.
He made me do it.
Union rules.
Mr. Wallace,
Oh, Susan.
I have a secret I can't tell you.
Do you want to tell me now or later?
Betty just left for New York and Judy drove to the station.
New York? What for?
She said they got not the man she thought you were, but I bet she'd reconsider.
Oh, that's what she thinks, huh?
Meantime, she said you should take a walk off the ski jump.
Actually, Captain, Miss Haynes got a telegram.
Yeah, and what did it say? Bob, not the man you thought he was. Leave town. Everybody, take 5.
I actually took the liberty of borrowing the wire. Here you are.
The Regency room. Well, I like that. Dumping Vermont for the big time. I said take 5.
Captain, I think you're making a tactical error.
All that high-minded talk. What a lot of guff.
I think she just got confused somehow. One of the jobs of a commanding officer is knowing how to assess people. In my assessment, Miss Haynes doesn't have an ounce of guff in her. I think you love her and she loves you. There's just been some kind of misunderstanding. And if you don't go and chase her, you're a darn fool.
I think so too.
General, can you arrange a car to take me to New York?
There's one waiting outside.
Oh, Susan, you're a real prize.
Wait till you hear me sing.
All right, thanks, Susie. See you, folks.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Regency Room at Matt Hatton's Imperial Hotel welcomes you and wishes you the happiest of holiday seasons. And now for our first solo New York engagement, Miss Elizabeth Haynes.
Betty, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of confused.
Look, I talked it all over with Judy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What about talking to me or to Phil? What about the cast you left up in the lurch in Vermont? You don't want people to think you're underhanded, do you?
Underhand? You talk about underhanded.
That's a pretty mysterious remark.
Bob, I'm so angry I can hardly speak to you.
Look, if I said or did anything wrong, I'd like to set it right. I just want to know what it is.
If you don't know what it is, I can't explain it to you.
Now I'm totally lost.
Evening, Bob. It's a good thing I ran into you.
Oh, glad you can make it. Betty, this is Ralph Sheldrake.
Mr. Sheldrake, I've heard all about you.
I'm sure glad Bob called me in to see your act, because, wow, you are TNT, Miss Haynes.
Ralph and I were in the Army together. Now he works for the Ed Sullivan Show.
You work for the Ed Sullivan Show? You aren't in real estate?
No, I'm only a humble TV producer. Anyway, I just talked to Ed about you, and he wants to book her on the show, Miss Haynes. How's that for $1 million proposition?
$1 million proposition?
The folks up there will never know what hit them. But say, Bob, I still haven't heard from half the guys. I think our letters got stuck in the holiday mail.
That's a tough break. Hey, do you think Ed could give me a spot in the show tomorrow?
Sure, I can cut Kate Smith down to 3 courses of God Bless America.
I'm sorry, but you don't work in real estate?
No, I don't.
And Bob, you called him in to see me, even though I left your show.
Betty, you're good. That's all I know. Now, if the single act is what you want, then take it. But say, I've got a scoop. Ralph, see you at the studio. Betty, take care.
Can you believe a star like Bob Wallace helping out the general? We sent out 600 letters trying to set this up.
Mr. Sheldrake, there are some things you have to explain to me.
Long as he wants to go, opposite to the bow, feels to the old man wherever he wants to stay.
Thanks, folks. Hear that song? We'll follow the old man wherever he wants to go. We in the 151st Division used to sing that to Captain General Henry Waverly. And now I'm here tonight with a call to the 151st. You see, the General could use some company this Christmas. I know it's asking a lot, having you come to Vermont with your families for the holidays, but from what I hear, that's what Christmas is all about. A lot of us wouldn't be alive and here today if it weren't for the General. So we'd be giving about the nicest gift we could to the greatest guy we'll ever know. 'Cause we love him, especially when he keeps us on the ball. And we'll tell the kids we answer duty's call with the grandest son of a soldier of them all.
I cannot dance in these shoes.
Are you sure it's the shoes?
How rude.
Oh, hey, is the gown ready?
You fix it down.
Of course!
Any word from Bob yet?
Nothing. His hotel said he left in the middle of the night.
He only has 3 hours until showtime.
Holiday traffic, folks. Merry Christmas Eve.
Bob, any luck? Did you see Betty?
I saw her all right.
Yeah, and?
What happened?
She won't budge. She's not coming back. I just don't get it.
I'm sorry, Bob.
But say, what's been going on here?
Nothing much, nothing much.
Oh, what's that? I hope it's not obscene.
It's where the engagement ring's gonna go. Right? There.
She got me drunk and clubbed me over the head. The next thing I knew, boom.
Wow, things sure happen fast in Vermont.
Yeah, we're renaming it the Sunshine State.
That's amazing. Congratulations, you two.
Thank you, Bob. Mr. Wallace, Mr. Davis, I've been working on my number.
All right, Susie, you beat us to submission. Show us what you got.
Stand back, Pine Tree. Susan's back in town. Let me sing a funny song with crazy words that roll along. Yeah! And if my song can start you laughing, I'm happy. I'm like a sunflower. Put a light on me, and I turn. Ezekiel, hit me with the footlights. Ooh, are you young again? Now bring me a show curtain as gaudy as all get out. Voila! I'm happy, let me sing a Dixie's charm. The Swanee
to a manager, I demand 12 figures. Martha!
Oh, that's the old man. Martha, don't forget.
Right, Operation Uniform.
Front and center, Miss Watson, I want to talk to you.
Do you know what your problem is, Grandpa? You need to learn how to count your blessings instead of your sheep. And you'll be
gone insane. Martha, where are all my suits?
Oh, I sent them all to the cleaners.
All of them? On Christmas Eve?
Don't worry, you can just wear your uniform tonight.
No, I will not wear my uniform.
Then you'll wear your undershorts and you'll make quite the picture. People won't be able to tell you from the Christmas tree stand.
You know, I got along quite well in the army without you.
Yeah, but it took 17,000 men to take my place, and you're wearing your uniform.
You know what you're trying to act like? You're acting like a wife.
Well, we fight all the time. People think we are married.
Afternoon, General.
Ezekiel.
Martha.
Zeke.
Merry Christmas.
And God bless us, blah, blah, blah.
Been hearing that all day. Got a package for Mr. Wallace. A letter for you, sir. From Washington, D.C.
Washington?
Yep. Says so right there in the corner. Don't see too many of those. The wind's coming up. That'll light a fire tonight. Happy holidays.
Bah humbug.
Been hearing that all day, too. See ya.
Good Lord.
What, the Pentagon found that tank you stole?
No, they want me back. The president pulled the strings. I've been posted to Europe. I'll fly out after the holidays.
Oh, Henry, I'm so happy for you. I just hope, sorry. I just hope that...
You're not going to cry on me, are you?
No, that's my astigmatism acting up is all. See, you can wear your uniform after all.
I don't know where all the medals are.
Oh, I'll find them. I swear, you're absolutely hopeless.
We've done it! We've successfully put on a show in 5 days, and I knew we could do it. And you know what? We did it by remaining calm!
Mr. Nolte.
Ezekiel!
Got something for you.
For me?
Yep. Gallon of maple syrup. That ought to sweeten your pancakes.
Oh. I'm moving to Vermont. Merry Christmas, you old man.
You too, old buddy.
Which one's mine? Oh, here's one for you. Aww, a toboggan.
You know, Phil, you were right not too long ago about putting some romance into my life. I just don't even know how I blew it with Betty.
I don't know what to tell you, bud. I don't have these problems.
Right.
Oh, hey, wait. You missed this one, Bob. It just says Bob.
How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star?
I thought you were in New York.
No, this is the only place I want to be tonight. Bob, I'm sorry. I was so wrong.
I thought I'd never see you again. Merry Christmas, Betty.
Merry Christmas, Pop. How much do I love you?
How much do I love?
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you lie.
How deep is the ocean?
How high is the sky? And if ever I lost you,
How much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
Oh. Places, Mama. Welcome home, Betty.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, people, it's magic time. Places for the top of the show. Places.
What is all this?
soldiers, attention! We'll follow the old man wherever he wants to go, long as he wants to go, opposite to the fro. We'll stay with the old man wherever he wants to stay, long as he stays away from the battle's fray. Because we love him, especially when he keeps us on the ball. And we'll tell the king you dance to duty's call, with the grandest son of a soldier of them all. Your troops are assembled, sir. The 151st Division salutes you.
Lieutenant Boyle? Corporal Sanchez? And is that freckle-faced?
Hames flew in this morning from Fairbanks.
Dog-faced Haynes, you look as good as ever. So, Christmas Eve 1954, and isn't this a fine gift? Trying to give an old soldier a taste of his former glory? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have some news for you. The President invited me back into active duty, back into the noblest profession I know. Well, backwards is a way a soldier does not go, and the fact is, I'm not a soldier anymore. I'm an innkeeper. A very proud innkeeper, a very bad innkeeper. With all the chances for glory I needed right here in Pine Tree. And I couldn't even see it. My superior, Miss Martha Watson, will once tell you I set breakfast for 0600 hours. Well, from now on, it's going to be breakfast all day and waffles all night. Beds will not be made, calisthenics are strictly forbidden, and anyone who calls me sir instead of Hank will be tossed out on his can. You see, I learned something I didn't know even yesterday. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep. And you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. Last time I saw your faces, you were all boys. Now here you are with your wives and children, and it's a marvelous sight. My friends, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, sir!
What was that again?
Merry Christmas, Hank!
What was that again?
Merry Christmas, Hank!
Dismissed, or as they say in the theater, on with the show!
Please join with me. Once more from the top. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. May the treetops glisten and sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card